Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful winter day today. It's about 22 degrees and there's no wind up here in my log job. And by the way, welcome to Working Horses with Jim, and I'm Jim. As you see, I still have some logs left over from last week. This is Tuesday morning. I didn't log yesterday because I was taking Baron and getting new shoes on Baron. But anyways, my trucker got 3 loads out of here last week, and there's still a couple loads there even right now that he'll have to be picking up at some point. I had told you in my last video that today I was hoping to bring Baron today for the first time up here on this job, logging. So let's open up and see who I actually do have. There he is. It is Baron. We have Baron this morning. Get her, guy. Get her. Get her. Get her. Ho. 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 And back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Come here. Yep. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. Right, come here. Oh. It's kind of hard to hold the camera and lead a horse, but anyways, Baron is out here for the first time on this log job. Now, this job, and I've told you before, is a 50-minute drive from my place. And so just a 50-minute drive morning and night is a workout for any horse. I know that a lot of people have said, you know, when they want to give their horses a little bit of work, but they don't want to actually hitch them up, they'll throw them in the trailer and go for a ride with them, because just riding in the trailer, it just takes quite a lot to be standing while you're riding, and it's just really good for their bodies and it gives them good exercise. Bem. Hey, come here. Here. Yep, up here. Hi. Bye. Up here, Bill. Gee. Bye. 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 Bill. G. G, Bill. G, Bill. Huh? Huh? G, Bill. G. G and Bill. Huh? Ooh. Happier, happier. Bah. Bah, bah, bah. Happier, happier. Cuffs up. Huh. 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 Oh. Okay, so we are out here in the Paul Smith College woodlot, about ready to cut some trees. I was told that they got about 7 inches of fresh snow over the weekend. So it's quite a nice winter wonderland in here right now. In this video, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of having horses. You know, if you're in the logging business, horse logging business, the importance of having horses ready to go to work, and how do you do that? As you guys know that have been watching my videos for the last little bit, I've been having Lady and Bill in here logging, and they are my older team that are very, very good at logging. And because of their skills in the woods and their experience, I can usually produce quite a lot of wood in any given day. On this particular job for the last several weeks, we have been pretty well averaging about 3,500 board feet per day. And so I have been very happy with that. But now, with Baron in the woods, like I have here right now, I'm expecting a huge drop in production. Oh. G a little bit. G. Oh. So I gotta tie Baron because we gotta go cut a tree, and we'll talk a little bit more about what I'm trying to explain. So with Baron tied, I will grab my axe and my wedge. my chainsaw. I was able to sharpen my saw at home yesterday and fill it full of gas and oil, so I know I'm ready to go this morning. And we'll head out here and see which tree that will be the next one to be cut. So I have two right there off to our left. These are all white pine trees. Somebody in my last video thought they were red pine, but no, these are white pine. I have one little one right here and another one up there, which does not look very healthy. So anyways, I will cut a few of these down and get them ready to go. And then I'll try to remember where I was and talk a little bit more about the importance of having horses ready to go to work when it comes to logging. Okay, so here we are with our first hitch with Baron and Bill. And I'm finding out that I'm not going to do too much filming when I'm working these two. Baron is extremely good as a 4-year-old, but yet he still takes and needs all my concentration to keep him where he belongs and how he should be doing. But I will tie them and we'll head down to the landing, and I'll try to talk a little bit more about what I started talking about. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey. Hey, hey. Hey. I cuffed up. Careful, guys. Baron is feeling very good this morning, which I'm not surprised. And of course, Bill is always feeling good. I took him out in the sled yesterday after I got home from the shoeing, and all they wanted to do was run, which was not a surprise. But I know these guys well enough to know that they will settle down quite fast. And I actually like the fact that Baron just wants to run. I know a lot of people like slow horses, but generally speaking, horses that want to run have the energy and tend to get the power to do a tremendous amount of work. They just have to be trained in such a way that they settle down and put that energy into the work that they're doing. So, as we come down into the landing for our first hitch of the day, I'll just talk a little bit more about what I started talking about. And you know, so often people will think that they want to go log with horses, and they start and whatnot, and probably maybe even do a great job, I don't know. But what happens so often is you have a team of horses and then something happens. You've got a mare, like in my situation, that is going to have a foal. So you have to stop working her hard early, so that she does not hurt the foal in any way. Sometimes, Baron, no. Sometimes you have an injury to a horse, and then they can't work. There are so many situations that makes you find out really fast that in the horse logging business, it is best, if you can afford it, to have a third horse ready to take over in case something does happen. But so often we tend to make our third horse a young horse like Baron, and they are so limited in what they can do in the early stages of logging that you have to take that in consideration and get them out there, you know, when he's ready as a 4-year-old and getting some work done, but it's a slow process. You can't just put him right on those same loads that you were having, for example, Bill and Lady pulling. With the snow on the ground that like we have right now, it does make it tremendously easier because of the less friction, because of the snow just lets the log slide easier, obviously. And those are big things. Training up a young horse, you can still, or even a horse that's not in shape or hasn't been, not doing good, or hasn't been logging, it's a perfect time to get more production out in the process of slowly building them up to do a better job as a logging horse. With Baron, I actually did do quite a lot of logging this summer. Not hard logging, mostly some small pine and a bunch of firewood. But he learned how to pull pretty good. And so I have high hopes that he will come right into this log job up here and do really fine. I was thinking maybe earlier I would actually bring all 3 horses with me so that I could put Baron and Bill in for half a day and then Bill and Lady in for half a day of work. Well, that's a great option, but it's just, to me, it's more work. You've got to harness up 3 horses, get 3 horses ready every day. You've got to deal with them here at the trailer for lunch and all that stuff. It's just a lot of extra work. So even though I am coming a long ways, it's a long drive up into here, I still think I'm farther ahead just using the 2 horses and changing some days with Lady and some days with Baron. And on the days that I have Baron, I may have to work just a little bit longer. He has the youth to him that he's able to do more work, but the hitches won't be as big, so I might have to do a couple more hitches a day with him to get even somewhat close to what I could get out with Bill and Lady. But those are some of the things that we deal with when we're logging with horses. And I so much like the fact that I have a farm and other odds and ends to do at the farm on the days that I'm not logging to help keep them in shape. Like even now with Lady and Ken at home, they are my two older horses that have, matured and they're good working horses. Well, with William helping me out, he can actually do some work with them on the days when when Lady's not in the woods. Ken is probably not going to go to the woods at all this year, unless there again something happens and we have an injury or something and it forces him to go to the woods. Last year now, 2 years ago, last year, can't remember. When my other black horse, Buck, died, it forced me to use Ken with Bill, but Ken was still in somewhat shape, so it was not a problem. He could go right in and do that job. It also forced me to get Baron ready, maybe a little bit sooner than I was expecting, but that was a good thing on that side because I got him going and now he's doing so well. So this hitch right here, I'm not sure how many board feet is in this hitch. I would guess probably, I'd just be totally guessing. I should scale it up for you and then give you a better idea. But this is a nice hitch for Baron. I could, with Lady, throw a few more logs in there coming out with her. But with Baron, this is a great hitch. He has a lot to learn still. I can't trust him. I don't expect a runaway out of him by any means, but I still cannot trust him so that I don't have a runaway. And but Baron, he's just does not have the experience enough to know how to stand really good. Although he was getting really good at it last I used him, so I expect he'll be doing good very soon. So I'm going to get back to work because he still has a lot of energy and. Maybe I can show you with a few more hitches of him coming into the landing. Look at that. Whoa. Lucky. Good cat. Okay, we are done for the afternoon. At lunchtime, I cleaned everything up, and the total for at lunch was 1,185 feet, which I was very happy with. And I think there's a little bit more than that here. So I'm going to cut it up, scale it all up, and then I'll show you what is here for footage to give you an idea what I was able to do the first day with Baron in the woods on the log job at Posthumus College. Well, I must say I'm a little shocked by the amount of footage we put out today. Here's our total right here. 3290. I was expecting 2,000 feet. Would have been happy with 2,000 feet. 3290. I would just call that wow. So anyways, I guess I was proven wrong. I thought for sure I would get out a whole lot less with Baron, but it didn't work out that way. I got almost as much. So anyways, I'm thrilled. You guys have a great day. We'll see you next time.